Christmas is not canceled. Every year without fail, my family celebrates the season by going to see A Christmas Carol at Playhouse in the Park. And even though the stage is dark right now, your family can still enjoy the play, all performed by the man who plays Scrooge. I talked with Bruce Cromer as he prepares to do a one-man radio version of the beloved Christmas classic. Happy holidays, Bruce. So good to see you.
Happy holidays, Sheila. Love to you.
So how long, remind me, how long you've been performing in A Christmas Carol at the Playhouse?
I've done the production 23 years. This would have been our 30th anniversary production. I did 8 years as Bob Cratchit and then 15 years as Ebenezer Scrooge.
So before you started planning this radio production, I know there was something in the works where you were going to do a one-man stage production, right, to kind of cope with the pandemic.
Yeah, Blake Robinson, the artistic director of the Playhouse, knowing that it would not be safe to pack the theater with 28 cast members and just as many, if not more, crew members backstage, as well as 650 audience members. So they were talking about taking some of the seats out and making it an alternating one-person show between two actors. That got the kibosh fairly early on. So Blake instead got in touch with me, handed me via email Dickens' reading script, the one that he used in public readings, and said, well, let's start from here. So we've been trimming it down, and I've been finding the voices for it.
Oh,
and
wow.
I think it's going to turn out pretty wonderful.
Yeah, so you're bringing it to WVXU, and it's not the whole play. You just said you're cutting it here and there, but give me a little feel about what it's like. Okay, it's 1 hour.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, it's all 5 staves of Dickens' original book, but heavily condensed. And you'll be hearing my rendition of beloved actors like Greg Procaccino and Dale Hodges and all these people, the little kids that make our live production so fabulous.
Well, this must really change how you rehearse then, because, I mean, Scrooge is a physical role when you're on stage at the Playhouse. This just involves your voice, right?
Right. So like Charles Dickens, while he was writing, he'd oftentimes get up and would act out the characters. And that's what I'm doing as well. To find a voice, oftentimes I have to put my face in a different configuration. But that's why I love it. It's about the audience's imagination. So my bad acting actually gets covered over by what you think I'm doing.
Whatever, dude. You're not a bad actor. Hey, I saw you in a movie. I saw you in the movie with Mark.
In Dark Water.
Yeah, that great movie. Great.
Yeah,
role.
Mark's a good friend of mine.
You act and teach in all these different venues. You're at Wright State. You're here, movies, stage. Is Scrooge your favorite role, though?
It really has become so, and a lot of it was Howard Dallen's script at the Playhouse. But going back to the book and realizing this is the version that Charles Dickens used, the humanity of his novels generally, but this story especially, boy, if there was ever a year we needed this, Sheila, it's 2020.
You are absolutely right about that, and I'm reminded of that every year when I see the play. So what's your Christmas wish this year, Bruce?
Health and happiness for all, and that we eventually are going to be actually together, that I can be there with you and Bob in that studio. And the vaccine, again, is a godsend, and I'm so thankful for that. But that's important this year, is that we do count our blessings. When Tim says, God blesses everyone, I think in many ways, amidst all of the grief and loss, there's still so many things that we have to count our blessings about. And Sheila, you're one of those in my life.
You are definitely one of those in mine. God bless you, Bruce, and God bless us, everyone. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
God bless us, everyone. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
You can listen to the play on 91.7 WVXU at 8 o'clock on December 23rd and at 7 on Christmas Eve. And after that, you can find it archived at WVXU.org.
That man is a gift.
Isn't he?
Gift. I love Bruce Cromer.
He's such a special person.
He is.
I never saw him as Cratchit. I've only seen him do.
He was great as Cratchit.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
I've only seen him do Scrooge, and it seemed like it's a defining role. He defines it.
And he changes it every year.
Yeah.
Like he evolves with it every year. It's just amazing.
Can I just say, if ever there was a person for whom on their Zoom call they should be surrounded by books.
I know.
Yeah.
It is Bruce. Like that was the perfect backdrop
and
for him.
His message was perfect too.
Yeah.
Just
Great
perfect.
guy. Great guy.